Bull and the Bartender Show on your April 21st, April 21st, 2020. 20 feet, or 25 feet into the bunker. Welcome. On the, if the hamsters are moving and the hamsters are going great, we will have Mark the Bartender and Jazz joining us. We're going to come to them right now. Let me pop this down real quick. Go back over here. Crap. Oh, sorry. Over here. Over here. And then this guy. Let me turn this down just a tad. If I can get this thing moving. All right, here we go. Guys, are you good? You guys are can you hear me?
I mean, I can hear Jazz and I can hear you.
All right, so
who else you need to hear?
how many people we got on the phone here? I mean, come on.
Well, I mean, I didn't know if you were like, man.
I was introing the show like I normally do because that's what a normal person does is intro the show.
All right, smart ass. I'm reading about white sunshine.
White sunshine? What is white sunshine?
Okay.
Okay.
There was like two sunshines that was legit. We'll figure it out.
You guys
there's a white sunshine and then there's a blue sunshine.
A blue
I
sunshine?
think blue sunshine was an effect. I do think that.
Yeah, because the blue sunshine says it's Blue Dream and a Sunshine Daydream mix.
I think both of those was an effect. I don't know. We'll see tomorrow.
So you got a blue sunshine, another sunshine, and a triple sunshine going down while we're doing a show.
Yeah, well, dude.
Dude.
The crippy purple tie.
The crippy purple tie.
This guy forgot we were doing a show. I'm not sure.
What?
Sorry, I got lost on some fucking True Leave website for a minute, man.
It took us about 10 minutes for him to figure out what's going on.
It's like a dispensary.
You know.
Huh?
I said it took you about 10 minutes to figure out what the hell to do.
Well, I mean, I never claimed myself to be tech savvy, even though I have a lot of tech stuff.
Can we explain that
So
we're all supposed to be on a video or not a video call?
So here's what happened is that I've been leading up to this to actually broadcasting since the coronavirus has been dimming us to stay at our houses and stuff like that. I built a 25-foot bunker below the property here. So that way I can stay in the bunker and be safe from all the zombies. Nevertheless, I've simultaneously got a couple more hamsters to add to the mix so we can do Skype conferencing and phone conferencing through the board piping into your video stream that you're watching now. Having said that, to say this, I have offered many times hey, let me come and fix your Skype problem that you have. It'll be a 2-second fix, be done and out, right? No. Mark decides to wait till about 5 minutes before we're trying to go on live on the show.
I thought I had it worked out.
And he can't figure out how to get the microphone to work in regards to getting the video to work. So we're seeing him video but with no audio, and it was just a bunch of shit show. Did I kind of...
In my defense, man, I'm dealing with a sciatic problem in which I've been drinking all day, so... I'm sorry.
He's in pain. He's in pain.
Because what was the words that you gave me today? I was like, hey, man, you want to do a show tonight? I mean, it's up to you how you feel, stuff like that. Do you want me to set up your Skype thing? Because I'm pretty good at it. And what was your response?
I had it ready. That's what I was like. I got it, dude. Like,
do you have any, I mean, the text that I got from you was that, let's see, having to reload Skype because it wasn't working.
Yeah. I didn't like the pop-up.
I'm having to download the shit to my computer now. That's what you have to do, right? That was your...
I'm good.
You are good.
It's always a warning pop-up because it's something that's open to other things. That's all that was.
That's why you never, download the extra program that it gives you.
I didn't like that, man. I didn't know if it was going to get into my shit or something.
Did that freak you out, by the way?
Well, I mean, I got stuff on this laptop, man, that I can't lose, so.
I mean, did it freak you out that it might have destroyed your laptop? It was, big nasty malware.
I checked all my the DJ stuff that I have
To make sure it was right.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
good. I can still run my guitar through
Oh,
here.
okay, you can still do all your stuff, all your
All my
deals,
shenanigans.
all your shenanigans. So how you guys been doing? It's been what, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks since we've actually came together and did a show together. I mean,
It's
how's
got to be more than a month, hasn't it?
has it? I don't know. Can't
It
remember.
has to be. Yeah, definitely because the NBA has been out for a month,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was over that, bro. Or at least that.
like 6 weeks probably.
I think the last time we got together was when the MLS soccer team was playing without a crowd in the stands.
That wasn't even MLS. That was just like a.
Was that a regular soccer game?
Yeah, that was just a random ass game.
Was it? Okay.
You know what? It probably was the week of what. It probably has been just over a little month because it probably was that week. Because
Yeah.
I think it's like a Wednesday, Thursday when they shut it down.
Because you guys were going to go to that was it Formula One that Friday, wasn't it?
Yeah, we were going to IndyCars. Yeah, that was like early March, man.
It was, yeah, just over a month.
Just over a month.
I feel old.
So
That's
I mean,
crazy though, man. How like we were just shitting on like, damn, man, they messed up that day, not thinking that how serious it was gonna be. But the NBA already got canceled. That's when it got real for me, because I wasn't thinking taking nothing serious till they shut the league down.
so when the NBA canceled, you was like, that's when it's real.
That's when the world, yeah, because shit got real. Because you don't shut shit like that down. You don't stop a game before they start.
So everything else
The
that
guys-
happened in the world, whether it be airlines, transportation, closing down
but I mean,
borders.
You get it there, you get it. But when you're shutting down something that makes a crazy amount of money, and because somebody got it, and like now we got to just stop. Then like it was like okay, but then too though you got to look at it too. That it was more of when it first like was going out. It was more like you were thinking it was more older people getting in and everything. So
Yeah.
if you were younger, you were most likely okay. So when like an NBA guy and is fully like in.
Fully liking. Oh, did we lose people now? Oh, come on. Really? There was a lot. This is what happens when you're 25 feet in the bunker. Let's see what happened. I don't know what happened. Nope. Join. You guys still there?
Hey, what are you doing, dude?
Did the ball just jump on the screen?
No,
Yeah,
the ball
that
did
freaked
not
me out,
just jump
man.
on the
It
screen.
did.
No, turn off the screen.
Hey,
There we
dude.
go. All right, there you go.
What was that?
No, I lost you guys. It being 20 feet in the bunker, it sort of loses the signal down here.
So you lost us, but then we saw you for a second. That
Yeah.
was weird as hell.
So no, I lost the signal, and you were pontificating about how the NBA was the last straw and how your world came crashing down because they stopped.
It was more. It was because we said it was like a realization that like it
was
wasn't
the
old
eye-opener.
anymore. It's like a young person getting this healthy. Like okay, everybody can get this now.
I mean, that's
It got a guy younger than me getting it. Okay, it got a little way more
Yeah.
serious.
I mean, that's sort of true for most people that have sort of a compromised immune system. But for the most part, it's like a big heavy like flu. You know what I mean? That's
That's
what.
why. That's why. I mean, it's still out there, but like, I know, like, my health is okay, and I done had like 100% good health like this last month and a half. So like, it makes me feel a lot better. Like I'm still precautious, but they're tripping in Georgia right now. They're opening up shit way too soon. Gyms and all that stuff. Gyms
Are they already opening up stuff?
Yeah. Oh no, the gyms are Friday. They're opening up everything. Not
in
everything,
Georgia?
but gyms and hair salons and all that stuff. And then like within like the next week, it's gonna be restaurants. Like they're opening up Georgia.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know they were doing that.
Friday gyms are open. You can go to the gym Friday.
Wow, I didn't know that. I mean, because I know that Florida, they closed down the borders because of the fact that it actually, from what I've heard, was that they actually had, how if you come down like 75 and you got those, what do you call those? The food, where they search your vehicle agricultural stops. You know what I'm talking about for trucks.
They had you stopping at that first giant way station right when you cross the border.
Yeah,
like
that's the agricultural stop, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah, and
like
there
the
was
monster one.
and there was like a 4-hour line coming from Florida into Georgia. That was because they were trying to look for
the other way.
What's that?
It was the other way. They were testing everybody coming in.
It was because Louisiana was the hot spot.
Oh, they said it was New York actually.
Alabama, Louisiana way. That was the hot spot. Louisiana was bad.
People coming in from New York.
People on the border.
But that's a 3-hour wait just to get tested.
Yeah, well, shouldn't be driving right now unless you're a semi-truck driver.
I mean, are you concerned, Mark, with all this? I mean, what is your thoughts about all this?
I mean, I don't know, man. Like, personally, I haven't met anybody that's actually had it, but like I've seen enough people that have had it, so I'm assuming it might be real. Like,
oh, it's real.
Yeah, like mainly, like man, yeah,
but people can have it and not show symptoms too, though. That's the bad.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah,
I got a good immune system, so I guess knock on wood, but like I could easily like have it and not show symptoms, or I could like it's different people for different things, like.
But do you think
that's the reason why opening up shit until they haven't figured it out is stupid. They still haven't figured that shit out 100%.
But do you
open up the state next to us?
Do you think that people that are sort of going crazy and sort of going insanely crazy over toilet paper and paper towels and stuff like that, do you think that they're a little bit over working the work?
No, I think those are the same people that like when the hurricane comes, they go buy like a case of plywood and like 5 generators and 100 pounds of gas for no reason. Like,
I mean, I am mad that I can't get some. I mean, I got them, but like you can't just grab paper towels and toilet paper right now. Like, let's be real. Like, we don't have to. You could. That's a dumb shit. Like, we don't have to stay home.
True.
It's been pretty much clear that we don't have to stay home. You can go to the store.
No, it was an option to stay home or not. I mean, there was no like martial law.
But the store is always an option still. Like they didn't shut stores down. You can never go again. That's never going to happen. It's obvious. So let's still keep buying up because like I went like Easter time and couldn't get toilet paper. Like I had to go to another store. Like it was still like emptied out and you had to go to another store.
I mean, I've heard like in Philadelphia there was a story where a guy busted open a champagne bottle and stabbed at another person's neck for over toilet paper, and then
that's just Philadelphia.
But still, though, you're killing people over toilet paper.
Hey man, you see black Christmas shopping when they go get the Cabbage Patch dolls.
That's true.
I didn't know he was going with that.
Yeah.
Real questionable.
Yeah, that was sort of questionable.
You didn't know exactly what I said.
Yeah. You were in a deep pontification with that one.
It wasn't deep. That's just the fact of life. You look at the people on like the Black Friday shit or whatever it is, man, and they go crazy beating the hell out of anybody for anything.
I mean, that is true. I mean, you get people who are dumbasses and they just sort of, beat people over the head over stupid crap.
Yeah, no, it's just the general public, man. Like, but like to be fucking 2 months into this thing and you still can't get like decent shitter paper, like.
Well, and also where you shop at too, because I mean, there's places that are, right down the street, and they have toilet paper all. I mean, it's like a what is it called, a custodian shop? You know what I mean, where you could buy like commercial grade cleaners and stuff like that.
That one ply, man.
Yeah, but it's like you get like 40, 50 rolls for like $30-$40.
Yeah, because it takes you 1.5 rolls to wipe your ass.
And you still gotta wash your hands extra.
Yeah, and you still feel like mama.
Hey, would you rather fight the crowds for toilet paper or do it cheaply?
Dude, I was a surveyor, man. I'll shit out in the woods. I don't give a fuck. Like, you're asking the wrong person about that stuff. My survival skill options are a little different than the average bear.
Hey, I'll go wherever. It doesn't matter to me. You know what I mean? It's survival of the fittest.
I poop in the woods and use a palm leaf. It happens.
Yeah, well, Bad Papa Smurf is chiming in. He says if you run out of TP, grab a leaf or a pine cone. Just watch out for poison ivy or oak.
A pine cone.
Yeah, you never used a pine cone before?
That's tough.
So you gonna really ask a guy who grew up in the city, has he ever used a pine cone to wipe his ass? I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I don't know how many times Jazz was even around pine cones, much less using one for a bathroom movement.
Yeah, I mean, that's a little really big survival tip. I mean, if you ain't got no toilet paper, nothing.
Tip, like, where the hell is a pine cone? Like, where the fuck? Pine cones just aren't out everywhere.
Yeah, I think I'm using the palmetto.
I feel like I got a better chance of getting toilet paper than I do of getting a pine cone in my life.
Pine cone or toilet paper? Choose.
Where do pine cones exactly? They're not in every neighborhood.
Any pine tree will shit pine cones.
They're out there in called forests and trees.
Yeah,
you know,
if I'm in the forest, it is what
you
it
have
is.
to go beyond the means of the city.
Nah, you can stop right there. You can stop right there on 301 just past the Hillsborough River, and there's pine cones all over that place. Man.
You know, I was trying to work this up, and you just sort of smashed it.
Who decided that a pine cone was good?
Yeah, no, pine
cone was an old school remedy.
I feel like that's like grabbing anything. If you're gonna say pine cone, I'm grabbing anything. If a pine cone isn't, I feel like it doesn't do the trick. It's hard. It's hard.
Oh, it'll do the trick.
Yeah, there's little points on that thing, dude. It's gonna hurt your BH, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I feel like you would just grabbing anything. Okay, here's a pine cone. I guess I'll use this.
Chewy Rocks chimes in. You could do the 3 she shells.
Yeah, you can do the little scooper on the little scallop shells.
Have you ever wondered?
Where are we going with this?
Okay, let me ask you a question. Have you ever?
Different ways to wipe your ass. I'm glad the toilet paper is still working for me right now. I have to go for these last resorts.
Let me ask you this: have you ever watched Demolition Man?
Yes.
Okay, you remember the scene with the 3 seashells?
It's been a while, man. I was younger.
I mean, that's what we're dealing with right now. We're going to be in an age of where we have to use the seashells to wipe our ass.
Damn, she sells seashells by the seashore?
Yeah, man, you just pick them right on the beach. You ain't got to go to the store or nothing.
Yeah, but then what happens when the beach runs out of seashells? You better have yours and just wash them after they're done.
Well, I mean, do you know how to use the seashells?
I know how to scoop poop.
You've done it before? How was that process?
I mean, I got a bar dog. How to scoop poop. I'm just saying it happens, man.
It happens.
I had to walk away and hit the wrong pipe with that one.
Here's the. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but this is the scene from Demolition Man.
Toilet paper. You got this little.
Hey, Bull.
Yeah.
I need to get Big Nasty like on the phones as soon as possible.
Oh, you got to talk with them about the.
There's too much going on with Ted. We just got Gronkowski today. There's too much going on. I gotta hear. He has so much Jamie's love. I gotta hear where he's at right now. It's really bothering me that I don't know where he's at right now with the whole Tom Brady thing.
Now, here's the thing. I would love to get him on the show, but the thing is, I think that'd be good for us being live in the studio at the bar, than rather be doing it here. Does that make sense?
No, I'm just saying like sooner than later it has to happen. That's all.
Maybe I can get him on.
Just jump on it right now. Just
saying. I mean, Mark, have you sterilized the bar enough for us to do a show at the bar, or are you still trying to wipe things down?
Like another month.
Yeah, they're kind of still watching us. We can't really have.
Month.
We can't have crowds here right now. Still, basically.
Not even just 2 extra people, huh?
I mean, this part of town, you got a lot of snitches.
Do you really?
Yeah, you never know, man. Like,
that's crazy.
I haven't seen any like parties around this neck of the woods like this whole time. Where like I've been hearing about parties everywhere else, basically.
So you think people are gonna snitch?
I mean, there's a lot of cops that roll through this neighborhood.
Really?
Anyway, so.
I mean, you think it'd be not good as of right now?
Yeah, I'm saying definitely another like 2 weeks, man.
I'd say in May. Like that's not that far away. Like,
yeah, we don't even want to talk about what's going on in May, man. That's been my whole goddamn day right now.
Why? What's going on in May?
trying to get a fucking doctor's appointment.
Oh yeah, for your little ache and pain over there.
Yeah, my tiny little ache and pain.
Yeah, that you're working it up.
Yeah, it's totally at work. I'm not even fucking feeling bad at all. I feel fantastic right now.
You can do some jumping jacks right now.
Shit.
Go ahead and cough for me. See what happens.
Nah, I'm good, man. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like I'm sitting on a heating pad right now, man.
Are you really?
Yeah, I got it half on my back and half on my fucking leg.
Well,
Like,
I mean that's the thing. It's like I wouldn't mind getting Big Nasty on. I just hope that the hamsters are strong enough to pull all 3 video conference calls into one time.
I just mean sooner than later. That's all. We just jumped on now. We just got back.
Yeah, I mean I know we haven't had on Big Nasty in a while because I've been trying to figure out what's going on with the show, and I've been trying to figure out how we can put content on the show on the channel as well. Which I've done that quite a few times because I talked to, was it Michael from Charlie and Michael from Olympus Pools? Matthew Gaither had on the phone as well doing the Skype video call. We're supposed to have Bad Papa Smurf on the phone as well, but he called out as well. But he's going to bring us. He said he's going to bring us some beer one day.
I like beer.
That's what he says. You never know. He was
in a brewery.
He was the one that got the shirt from the show. Remember that?
Yeah, that old cobwebbed up shirt that took forever.
Yeah, the one you're supposed to sweat in and fish in and all that jazz.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You all right?
Yeah, there it was.
That's Mark working the work over there.
Yeah, working the work, dude.
Working the work.
Totally.
So do you have to work tomorrow?
No, man.
No?
Shit. No.
Okay. Well, that's good.
I sound like I got fucking Tourette's, man.
Well, at least you can stay home and just chill out and relax and rest.
Yeah. Every time I move, man, it sounds like I got fucking Tourette's because I just drop an F-bomb and like, shit. Like.
And how long has this been going on?
A month.
A month?
At least.
Yeah. Just straight pain or just sort of,
like,
spurts?
On a scale of 1 to 10, it's been a constant, like 6, 7 to 8.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, for real. And, like, I mean, I've broken, like, my collarbone 3 times. I've broken ribs. I've broken fucking shoulder blades. I've broken every toe on my right foot. Like, yeah.
You want a bubble?
Like, I'd have all that shit break it once to make this go away, basically.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Why not? I mean, why do you want to have all that stuff done?
Why do I want to have all, man? I'm just comparing how much annoying pain, like the fact that like the past 2 months has been compared to like breaking a bone where it's just like, you know, it's broken. It's going to start healing. You'll feel better, but you know, it's going to feel better.
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to paint the picture for the people who are listening because, you know, just in case we get new listeners or people who have no idea who we are, you know, they know what's going on.
I mean, I've done a lot of dumb shit since I was younger and abused the fuck out of my body, and it's finally fighting back right now. So,
well, I mean, that's what I'm saying because you know you guys have been with the show since the beginning, and you know some people may not know who you are, so that's why I'm just sort of painting the picture for it.
Yeah, I'm an old man who's an alcoholic and likes to cook food.
Mark's a crazy white boy.
Yeah, that is. I mean, you know, you're not that old.
I mean,
look
at this face. I'm a crazy fucking white boy.
They can't see your face, buddy.
I know, but you guys can.
Yeah.
I'm tired of looking at it.
Why do you think?
I wish I could make it go away because it's
that shit was bad.
Why do you think I turned my camera off? I don't want to break it. So.
You popped up out of nowhere. It was weird how you popped up though.
Yeah, I was trying to hit another button, but it hit another button.
Quiet, and then you just popped up on the screen and split screen. I didn't even know you could do that.
Well, it's the button where it says video on there that you can pop on there.
To switch it?
To switch it.
Do it again.
I'm not doing it again.
Do it again.
I don't want to break my camera on my computer, man. I just got all this stuff working.
Why? Because your grill?
No, just because I don't want to be on camera. That's why.
Oh.
Yeah, is that a problem? I'm sorry.
I mean.
What?
I'm on camera.
Well, I mean.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah. You've been trying to figure that out for the last 20 minutes just to how to get the things to start.
You know, you guys want a screenshot of that right there.
I can do a screenshot. Hold on. Stay there. Don't move. God forsake, don't move.
Yeah, he definitely can screenshot.
Wow, they won't let me screenshot it. Wait, hold on. No,
I see
you
you on the
moved.
screen.
You moved.
All right, hang on.
Yeah, I got it.
Classic.
Did we put that up on the thing?
Hey, there's that guy too.
I don't know. Hold on. I don't know what's happening. Hold on. Oh, I don't know what's going on.
I guess if you scroll over it, I can click. If I click on it, yeah.
Oh, there goes, man.
It pops up.
Yeah.
Did it
Just
pop
like
up?
doing that.
I see you.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Like share a screen
I
or
just,
something?
Like, scrolled over like on the thing. I'll leave it on for. I'll leave it
Oh,
on
you
like,
put
like
your
this.
camera on there.
I need another
weird.
drink in a minute though.
I know, man. I'm trying to figure out how to carry a laptop and like walk to the kitchen.
And walk to the kitchen? You want to take a break?
Nah, look at my man. There he goes.
That's him right there.
I'm gonna try to like carry my shit to the fucking kitchen
And see what happens.
yeah.
All right,
I
well,
guess,
let's see what happens. Carry your stuff to the kitchen, the Mark the Bartender show kitchen.
I guess I will too.
And then I'm gonna, let's try to narrate it as you go along. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick since we're not taking a break.
This is about to get awkward.
Yeah, I know.
That's weird. Hear you pee?
Yeah, no, I'm not taking you to the bathroom or nothing like that. I'm going on my own.
Why not, dude?
Because then I have to unplug all this and you won't be able to hear it.
All right, we'll talk. I'm gonna unplug it. I'm gonna
Do
go
your
grab
thing.
my drink. Guess I can move mine. I got a small one, so I'm good.
Yeah, I gotta see if I can even get off the fucking couch. That's how bad it hurts. I'm sitting on the couch.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I'm about to I'll be.
I feel like a cam whore. I'm just saying. Like, I wonder if I can just aim it at the machine. Look, I'm just gonna turn the lights off in the kitchen. That way you just get the machine lights.
All right, did we go to the kitchen yet or what?
Hey, I just heard you flush the toilet.
Did you really? How'd you hear me flush
Yeah,
the toilet?
Got like dark.
It's all right. You know what? This is not really an ordinary show. I mean,
Yeah, we live, so we in the kitchen. I moved to the kitchen. I moved my
okay, so you're in the kitchen right now,
kitchen.
and it looks like Mark the Bartender is in the kitchen with, is that the magical butter machine?
It's running.
Is that what that is?
Yep.
All right.
Why is it dark?
Yeah,
Why
why
turn
is
the
it?
lights off so you can see the little disco lights on the machine?
I missed that. No.
So you got it running dark on the.
Next week I'll take a nip with a Willet after I open it up this week.
Yeah, I'm curious about that 4-year, man. I'm gonna have
I'm
to
gonna open it up Friday on my birthday, but next week I'll open it up and have a sip.
So of what?
Oh, all right. So what happened was my uncle was coming in town from Nashville.
Yeah.
He was buying a house out here. And me and Mark were talking. We happened to be around each other. And he was like, man, and we just said, like, could you get a bottle of Willet?
Uh-huh.
So we literally went to the store. This was like Wednesday. This was last Wednesday. He went to the store. He found a 4-year Willet. I had it in my hand Thursday evening.
Nice.
For a great price too.
That's for six. Like I was gonna like sell it, and then like I even took it to March, and then I just brought it home. I'm gonna open it up on my birthday. My birthday's Friday.
Oh, nice. Well, happy birthday to you.
I appreciate it.
Cheers to Jazz with his how. I mean, you're gonna be what 30 something or 20 something or what? 35. Man. Well, Mark's got the machine fired up.
There goes.
There it goes.
Is
Is that a new batch that you're working on?
I'm making some cilantro flavored olive oil.
Oh, nice. Okay.
About to season some delicious meats.
Yep. There's gonna be some special Italian cooking going on around here.
You're gonna have to let me know, my friend.
Oh, brother, this is the little plantain maker for me, bro. The little mini one.
Oh, look at that little air fryer.
Yeah.
Do those work pretty good? Those air fryers?
I'm gonna get a bigger one, but I'm gonna try like this. I don't want to get used to one, so I'm gonna throw a little, cause it's a small one my sister brought over.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw like a little small for like the small little chicken cutlets in it just to try it. But like
Okay.
I like plantains, man. So I cut up some bananas, throw it in, not bananas, but plantains. Put it in there. Fry plantains real easy.
So Bad Papa Smurf texted in and saying, "My wife uses the shirt as a sleep shirt now. Too small for
that's
me."
hot.
So
That's
she,
awesome.
yeah, she uses the show shirt as a T-shirt now,
She uses it as a sleep shirt.
as a sleep shirt,
Does that mean that there's
like a TT Night shirt.
does she? Man.
I don't know.
Good, bro. Put the
Yeah.
away for him.
It says, "Sorry, no photos." That's
No,
what
I
it-
don't want a photo. I just want to know that like her bare breasts are on that shirt.
That's what take the computer away from him. And like, and you're gonna ask him.
Well, I mean,
I don't want a picture.
if I could get him on the phone, you would be able to ask him that question.
So you're gonna make it real awkward.
I mean, I can get him on the phone now if you want.
No, I'm good, man.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm standing out here holding this laptop like a bebe smoking a cigarette.
I can see that. I mean, it's how is that?
That's great, man. I don't know. Can you see the dog out there?
No, there's no video to this. It's all audio.
Can you see the dog?
I can see the dog through, but it's not broadcasting video.
He's talking to you though.
Yeah,
No.
what about you?
Oh, I thought you were on the show.
I'm talking to you personally.
Oh yeah, I can see it. I'm monitoring right now.
Oh, great. You're monitoring my shit? That
Yeah.
sounds really weird.
Well, I'm monitoring a lot of things. I'm monitoring our show being live. I'm monitoring the board. I'm monitoring audio levels. I mean, what else you want me to do, buddy?
I wonder if I can move Jazz's camera is directly in the middle of mine. Like, I wonder if I can like move it. No, I can't. Fuck.
No, I mean, I think because I'm in control over it, so you can't
I
really
ain't even,
move.
bro. You know what? I ain't even click on my cam like to even like know that it like jumped on. I just moved over like my mouse over to like the little cam thing, and it's popped up in the little middle. So I just left it alone.
See, I'm not too big being on camera. That's the whole thing. That's the problem.
Just because I'm just
Yeah.
looking at this month, because I've been looking at this month. I'm just being fair to this guy because I've been staring at his face for the last so long. So I'm just might as well be making more comfortable. We're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's
like-
the next
you might
biggest.
as well get on camera, man. Shit, it's just us. Like nobody else is seeing it. Shit, we feel like we home. Feel like
Yeah.
we're together.
I mean, but it's just I don't know. Cameras just freak me out. I don't know why. It's
This is
always
probably-
has.
When it popped up out of nowhere.
Dog's over hunting on some kind of man. There's been some critter that's been roaming around the outside of the bar building here the last couple of days.
Really? Like what?
Yeah. It's either a possum or a raccoon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bad
Main
Papa
question.
Smurf says you need to install Skype on your phone. It's easier to carry in the kitchen for a drink.
True.
Well, the problem with that, if he installed it on his phone, their Bad Papa Smurf, then I'd have to redirect his phone and reprogram his
Man,
phone
we
so that
don't
we
need
can
to
use
do
it.
anything extra with this guy
Yeah.
because we'll be in technical difficulties.
Because there was a couple of times that I set up certain programs for him on his phone, and I don't know what happened. He just sort of like stopped, and it
I
sort
was
of got
making
confusing.
the one movies, man, but I had to get rid of my phone crashed, so I had to get rid of a bunch of shit because I didn't have enough data on there to run like that and like use a phone basically.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know. I try to
Well,
help
I'm
you out.
excited, man.
Are you getting a new phone?
I got an email. They're coming out with a new iPhone. It's a SE. It's like the slimmer version of the 11. It's got the 11, all the 11 hardware on it,
Yeah.
but it's like cheaper than the regular 11 because it's like a slimmer case.
I don't know. I think I've got the iPhone 6 or something like that.
I'm still running a 4S.
Are you?
So
I don't know.
cool.
I don't know if I want to get like those expensive ass, iPhone 11s or 4s or whatever.
I went online trying to get a just to like look, and they
Yeah.
had like the 8 rebuilt ones, but then you could get like 10s and 11s that were like $30 a month kind of shit, like deal.
That's too I don't know. That's too expensive for me. I mean, the only thing that would be used for those phones are just for the cameras, and that's it.
Yeah, but you see how many like nighttime fish pictures I take and shit. It'd be
Well,
cool
that's
to have
true.
like, a good camera that you could actually fucking take some pictures with.
So, just to the couple of stories, if you guys want to go through them, a 425-pound tiger living in a Harlem apartment. They found that the other day.
Did it have COVID-19?
No, but not only was a tiger there, right, but he also had a couple of other exotic animals as well. Also, let's see, in 2001, Mr. Yates, then a 31-year-old construction worker, brought the eight-week-old cub to his sprawling home in Harlem housing project. Ming quickly went from bottle feeding to consuming what Ming is the tiger, 20 pounds of chicken thighs a day, which Mr. Yates would heft home each morning from a local supermarket. And in less than 3 years, the Siberian Bengal tiger mix grew into a 425-pound behemoth inside of a Harlem apartment.
That's awesome.
Let's see, what else? The authorities
I wonder how many of his friends came over to like hang out and then like walked in and there's a fucking tiger.
Oh, it gets more. There's more to it. The authorities eventually discovered Ming in 2003. They subdued him and removed him, along with a 5-foot-long alligator named Al that he kept in a fiberglass tank in the apartment. And then both animals were relocated in Ohio Sanctuary, where Ming died of natural causes in February 2019. The guy was arrested and served a brief stint in jail for illegally keeping an animal.
Well, that's what you get for having a tiger.
Inside your house.
I mean, I like it personally.
I mean, would you keep a tiger inside your apartment? Or your
apartment? Hell, come on, man.
In a Harlem apartment?
Hang on, I'm taking a pee.
Are we? That's a steady stream right there, buddy. I mean, wow, look at that. You've got some pretty big stopping power there, bud.
Oh man.
You know.
You could have set that shit down and walked the fuck away.
You could have. I mean,
all the way with you.
I mean, I don't know if I wanted to hear you pee for that long, but I mean,
the full stream, just.
Oh man, that was great.
I mean, you were sort of really kind of.
This is gonna be a good audio for you, because that was a straight bathroom. You heard everything. We were there with you.
Yeah.
At least I didn't sit down and take a number 2.
I mean,
it doesn't surprise me if you did.
I mean, no, you'd know, dude, because I'd be howling like a banshee because it hurts to sit down.
Does it really?
Yeah. Oh, dude, taking a number 2 right now is the worst.
Oh, because you're back?
Yeah.
That's gotta suck.
It's pretty bad, man. I sound like I'm birthing a baby.
Really? That bad,
Yeah,
huh?
it's not cool.
So yeah, the guy kept a tiger in his apartment for since he was a cub, I guess, and then decided to keep it for
Man,
400
I've been looking
400 something
at
pounds.
I've been looking at a one of those Aussie cats.
What's an Aussie cat?
It's like a miniature Bengal. It's like a miniature like mountain lion, but it's a
Okay.
pet cat,
Uh-huh.
and they're like the size of the bar dog almost.
Is it like a tiger or something like that, or?
No, it's like a house cat, but it just happens to be like the size of the bar dog.
And it looks like a tiger and all that.
Oh, dude, it's the most coolest, man. Like, I'll
Wow,
send you a
what's going
link
on?
to him. Like, I had a friend that had one, and you can train it just
Hold
like a
on.
dog and like walk that motherfucker and shit.
Wait, somebody's calling. Hold on. This is weird.
Call from
Bad Papa Smurf.
Oh wow, the phone lines
press
work.
1. To send a voicemail, press 2. To
Uh,
accept,
is this Bad Papa Smurf?
This is Bad Papa Smurf. What's going on, gentlemen?
Wow.
Yourself a smile.
What's gonna
That-
happen? What is?
I don't even know what happened. I was like, man, we were in a pontification about him, peeing and get him a cat that looks like a tiger,
Oh yeah, it was a beautiful town, man. I had to go as well.
and then all of a
During that run, I
sudden,
was like, oh, gotta go.
it was Bad Papa Smurf calling on the phone line. So how are you?
What's
How are you,
going
my
on,
friend?
gentlemen?
What's going on?
What's up, Papa Smurf? How you doing, man?
Doing good, man. Just walking over to the beer cave to trying to find out what the hell's going on.
Everybody on your end of the woods staying safe and healthy, and
Yeah, my dogs are going crazy and barking at all the neighbors, but other
shut
than
those
that, yeah,
dogs
man.
up.
Shut those goddamn dogs up! What a great sounder that
Crazy
is.
thing is the quiet one is the noisiest one now since we moved down this way.
Where'd you move to?
South of Tampa,
Not exactly.
Gibsontown.
Gibsonton?
Gibsontown.
Oh, you're down out there in the sticks a little bit.
You said Gibsonton?
Gibsonton.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
are.
on the water.
So while we got you on the phone, and I don't want to get you in trouble, but Mark had a question about one of your comments that you made on the chat.
Oh, I heard him.
So
Yeah.
so you were describing the shirt that you won that you got in the mail
Oh.
from our show, and
It wasn't a question.
And
It was more of a that's awesome.
and it's a white shirt that says "Bull and the Bartender Show," right? And
That is correct.
Bad Papa Smurf actually won the what was it, the questionnaire that we did about who was supposed to be on the show live, and it was the
Yeah,
who was the Lucas from Lucas Lagoons, right?
that would be correct.
So then Bad Papa Smurf put in the chat that his wife uses it as a sleeping shirt, and then I
Which
thought that was
is
pretty
cool.
cool, right? And
I
then
couldn't help it.
and then Mark the bartender sort of spurts out what?
So she's wearing it to sleep with like no bra and like she's like sleeping in it.
Oh,
Like that's great,
Absolutely.
dude. I love it.
How sleep shirts usually work, man.
I mean,
I
I don't
mean-
want to get you in trouble or nothing like that, but that's, I mean, you're royalty over here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know
I'm
if,
already the endorsement killer. I didn't want to be our friend killer too.
yeah. I mean,
No. I'm a troublemaker. She's asleep. I'm outside, so we're good.
oh, so she won't know.
Hey,
I'm out back in the beer cave.
Could you try to wake her up?
Well,
No.
hell no, I ain't gonna wake her up, man. I know better than that.
Just tell her you're live on the show.
No, I
No,
ain't waking my wife up.
she won't go. She won't go for that.
No.
Thank you, Papa Smurf, for being smart. Don't do it.
You know better.
Oh no.
Nah, it's cool, man. Thank you
I
for
know
being
better than that.
a long
It's
time
11
listener.
o'clock, man. You don't need to be waking nobody up.
It's
Oh, God,
content. You got to learn how to work, buddy. Come on.
Man, I am over watching baseball from fucking 1995 and shit.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Is that what's playing on the replay?
That's what, man. ESPN tonight was like one of the World Series games from like '95 or some shit.
It's old shit from everything. Sunday was a Sunday. Sunday was all boxing though. I watched a couple Ali fights. I ain't gonna lie.
BN has been showing all the old El Clasicos, like the 2012s, 13s, 09s.
Yeah, you missed Sunday was on all the old school, all the old basketball, and all the other bullshit that is playing just to play. Sunday was the one where they got it right, where they played a classic match. There was a couple good ones that had but you know how crazy it was. You know how long fucking Foreman been fighting, bro. They had Foreman Ali. You know what I'm saying? That's in the '70s.
Yeah.
And then they had a Foreman Evander Holyfield fight from '91. Said this motherfucker been fighting forever.
Was he making
And he got
sandwiches
good
on the side of the ring with the grill?
I'm just saying he got good grills, but look how long he been fighting. That's a long time.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like he was well into the Foreman grills by like the '90s. Like
I know the Foreman. I mean, I still got one. I ain't gonna lie.
Bad Papa Smurf, what do you think about all this?
Boxing? I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Papa
Not in
Smurf.
Boston. Sorry, gentlemen.
I mean, I don't want to forget you because you're on the phone.
You gentlemen should go outside your bunkers and look up at the night sky. It's beautiful out right now.
What?
Oh, tonight is the peak of the meteor shower that's been going on this week, man. If you look out towards the east after 11 o'clock, there's supposed to be like crazy meteors all night.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like
what?
the last couple nights, it's been cloudy, man. Like I went outside and tried to look up and could barely do it, but.
What is the, I mean, how big is it supposed to be? Is it supposed to like rain down with comments or?
They were saying tonight should be 100 plus an hour if you're in like a dark area where you could see them.
Okay.
That's a lot, dude. 100 things falling from the sky, like an hour at night. Like you're gonna see, you're gonna see some shit. Like,
is that pretty close? I mean, you know, to us.
No,
or?
I mean nothing's gonna hit you. Like it's all gonna burn up in the atmosphere. But it's basically, I mean, you're gonna see some cool like shooting stars and shit. Like it's pretty badass.
Is that where you're at right now, Papa Smurf? Are you outside watching the celestial comets break down?
Outside letting the dogs go out for the night. So.
Oh, okay. So you're not outside watching.
Enjoying the night there tonight. It's quite nice and calm.
Are you seeing any comets come down or no?
No.
No. Is it pretty rural out there where you're at, or I mean, quiet or?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really quiet. But every now and then I hear a vehicle going but.
Okay.
It's peaceful out here.
So when we get back to the bar in about a week or two, are you going to be able to bring like some beer along the way, or?
Let's if we're gonna shoot, let's shoot for June.
For June, okay. Because I know you said in the past, and you know, Mark's been real like his mouth has been sort of watering to taste the beer that you produce, and you know, I'm just trying to make sure that you know we could have a good taste test, like a blind taste test. You know, you put one beer that we know of, but we don't know what it is, and then you put your beer there and see what happens.
I'm gonna do a what they call a triangle taste test.
You want to do a triangle taste test?
The same, the third one's different.
Okay, that'll work. Does that work with you, Mark?
Oh, that hurts.
You good there, Mark? I mean, Mark the bartender is sort of having a fit, which is causing his sciatic to go.
Cigarettes, man.
Yeah.
He's a cigarette smoker.
It's my sciatic, dude. It's a fucking miserable thing, man.
So what else do you got for us tonight,
huh?
Bad Papa Smurf?
What was that, boss?
So what else do you got for tonight?
That's pretty much it, gentlemen.
That's
I'm
it?
going to let you guys go. I'll listen in till you guys close out the show. But, gentlemen, take it easy. Be safe. Always remember, if you got to use a pine cone, use a fresh one that's still closed. But other than that, take it easy, gentlemen, and cause trouble and
There you go.
Smile.
Well, thank you, Bad Papa Smurf, for calling in, and we
Thanks, buddy.
want to hear more from you. So when we do a show, just go ahead and call in at your leisure.
All right, gentlemen. Catch you later.
All right, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
Hey, so I watched the first 2 of the Jordan things, man.
Love them.
Is that the one on Netflix?
I love it. Now it's on ESPN every Sunday. Bro.
Oh, okay.
I'm locked in. I'm ready for the Pistons one. First one. Ready for it.
Yeah, man. I'd forgotten about like how young he was when he got drafted,
And
like,
how good he was. Like how good of a, like from day one, how everybody respected him.
yeah,
I was
like
known for that. That this is new. This is like kind of fresh. Those little nuggets are fresh to me, and I loved it. Cause I knew he was good, but I didn't know he was like that much respected when he first got in. Thought he like had to like do like a little extra. Nah, he was respected from day one.
and like the whole crazy thing, like through that whole like Bulls run, man. Like I'm a huge like Scottie Pippen fan.
Episode 2 was about Scotty.
Yeah, that was the whole man. Like
So-
I always knew he got fucked a little bit, but like
Damn, I didn't know he got fucked that bad though.
he got fucked like a Chinese.
You know how much money, bro? Like, I mean, let's be real right now. So after you saw that, do you think Scotty really living that good right now?
I think
I don't think he is. I think he's
But
okay.
but let me ask you this though: is it about his life and how he became a Bulls player, or is it
You
just?
want me to explain it real quick?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
It's like the main. Okay, I could for you like the main thing is his last season like with the Bulls.
Uh-huh.
That's like the main frame. Like so it's a 10-part, so it's a lot. 10-part, like
Yeah.
they're like hour long, like commercials or whatever. So like in between like the focus of this like last season, they give a backdrop to other scenarios
Okay.
of like every other main guys. They give like past scenarios, but the focus but always reverts back to like this last season.
Uh-huh.
and it's all about Jordan, like, but the main thing is following Jordan through like the last season, but then it'll flash back to like the 60s when he was like a little kid with all his brothers, and then it'll flash back to like his teammates, and then it goes back into their history where like, you know, Scottie Pippen, dude, was one of 12 siblings. That's a lot of people. Like, man,
Yeah, that is true. That having 12 of them is a lot.
from Arkansas too. Like I didn't
Yeah.
realize he was from Arkansas. Like Arkansas is such a weird, like, you
State.
never think about basketball players. I love how they interviewed Clinton.
Clinton of
Our Arkansas thing.
Yeah, when the whole
Hey,
Scottie
did you see
Pippen,
how Pippen was a beast, man.
dude, he was bad even in college. Like, man, he
That's what
was.
I'm saying. Pippen was a beast. Like, let's not get. It's just that he happened to be behind Michael Jordan a bit, but Pippen was a beast, man. Like, he was a monster.
When they were showing, like, in the second episode, they were like showing his numbers for like for his career with the Bulls, and was like second basically in everything, but then like first in rebounds, first in like defense, that like the shit that like Jordan didn't play.
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer, man. He legit, but like he was a beast. His high, he used to in college. He was funking on people. Just like
that's the whole, like, you guys hanging out with me, man. You guys know I'm like 6'4", 6'5", basically.
uh-huh.
Pippen was 6'12".
Ooh. Wouldn't that be almost 7 feet?
Yeah, you're 7 foot, dude. But he was probably he was probably 6'10", 6'10 and a half.
6'8", probably wasn't he? He wasn't even.
They had him listed as 6'10". Like,
Okay,
man,
6'10".
That's a long difference between being 6 or 7 foot.
or they had him they had him listed at like 6'12". They wouldn't say 7 foot. Like,
Okay.
but
Like, even like 6'10" though, with arm reach, you a 7 footer when you're reaching.
So you're talking about Scottie Pippen, right?
yeah,
All right. According to Google, he's 6'8".
Yeah, I know. I told you he was 6'8".
Yeah.
So he's
on,
not
like,
he's not
so
7
when you
foot.
watch that second episode when he came, or one of his stats was he
Yeah,
was
he shot up to 6'8". He was 6'8".
yeah, but the actual Bulls listed him as 6'12" one of those years.
Why would they
Like,
list him as 6'12"?
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck what he talking about.
because it depends on man. Because if I stand normally, I'm like 6'3.5", but if I actually stand up straight and like stand up fucking straight, like I'm like 6'5". Like,
Yeah,
so
but
you
if you're being measured at 6'8", then you measure out to be 6'12" if you stand up straight. That's a lot of inches.
that's only 4 inches, man.
6'12". 6'12" is 7 foot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No.
6'12" is bothering me to say that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back and watch it. I'm about 99% sure that they measured him at like
No, he went to 6'8". No, he shot up. What happened? It was he shot. He was like 6'2" or 6. He was a guard, but he shot up to 6'8" like during college. So he turned into a power forward or to a forward. He had guard abilities, but he was a forward. Just like nowadays, Anthony Davis. Like Anthony Davis, who played for the Lakers now, that motherfucker, he a 7-footer. But when he was in high school, that motherfucker was a 6-footer.
Well, according to Google,
So he played. I'm saying, so he played like a small player and got big as fuck.
so the tallest person to play the NBA so far, I mean, there's a list, but the first 4 is Sean Bradley, right?
Rashawn Bradley was like 7'8",
7'6".
7'6".
Yeah.
That's a big boy.
275 pounds.
But Yao Ming was like 7'6" or something.
He was 7'6" at 310. And then is it Manute? Manute.
Manute Bol was 7'5".
7'6" at 200.
He got his sons playing right now.
And then Chuck Newitt is at 7'5" at 250.
I don't remember him.
Chuck Newitt.
Newitt or Nuvette.
I don't remember.
Nuvette, Nevitt.
Beavis? I mean, Butthead?
It says Chuck Nuvette.
Beavis, that's Beavis. Cornholio.
That was a good show run, by the way. Beavis and Butthead.
And when it came back, I was still watching it.
Were you still watching when it came back?
Hell yeah, when it came back. I love Beavis and Butthead. That shit was hilarious.
I don't know,
But you can screenshot that, man. I'm pulling a fucking cornholio for you.
Let me see if I can do that. Hold on. Stand by. Don't move. See what I can do. Stand by. Keep it there. Okay, I think I got it.
See how far out my pinky was? That's as close as I can get that hand after breaking that shit.
Yeah. You just have a lot of injuries.
Yeah. It's hell being fucking stupid.
Well, check your chat. I think I sent you the picture that I took.
All right.
Your Skype chat.
Hang on, man.
I know it's going to take some time.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I was getting shirtless because I'm sitting on a heating pad on fucking number 5, so my ass is on fire right now.
You don't have the headband on? Usually you have the headband on.
Yeah, no, it's in the other room, man. That's a far way to go right now.
The kitchen was too much, huh?
Nah, the kitchen was good. Where the headband is another whole like hallway down. So
how do you guys like doing this sort of me being in one location, you guys doing 2 other locations?
I mean, it's kind of weird. Like I don't know if I need like a microphone to like make me feel better. Like
you probably need a mic and a headset.
Yeah, then I'm gonna be an official cam girl.
That's true. Jazz, what do you think? I mean, what's your opinion?
I mean, until further notice, it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I like the live. I'd rather have the live aspect, of all 3 of us in the same room than doing it like this, to be honest with you. But, I get what I take. You know what I mean? It's taken this long to get you guys on, back on here.
Yeah. I gotta figure out how to get rid of that screen on the other side.
What screen?
Like the screen that's got like my shit on there, and like all
Well,
the
I think
chats
what you
and
did
everything.
was you hit the
It's like a
share
button,
screen
right?
button.
Huh?
There's a share screen button on there that you hit. Because I can see. Do you have a Windows computer, by the way?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, because I can see like your menu, your taskbar at the bottom, and all that stuff like that at the bottom.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to.
Because you share the
see
screen.
You see my arrow picking my nose?
No, I see a arrow. Jazz, move your mouse real quick.
Mine is fucking
Oh,
my
it's
nose.
Jazz's. That's what it is. It's Jazz's right there. I think
You can't see mine though.
I think Jazz is sort of hit the shared screen button, or somebody hit the shared because it's a double screen.
Jazz, are you poking my nose?
He could be.
Oh, there it is. I see the stop.
There it goes. So
I
now,
don't see anybody. Oh no, we're still in the corner. That's cool. I can see you, buddy.
but that's what. Well, that's what it is. Jazz shared the screen with everybody, so that's what's going on. So.
Yeah. I'm still trying to get rid of the screen on like the left of mine that has like my account and like.
hit
You just hit the video button.
that
Just double click on like Jazz's image.
You see that like, next to your name, like it's like 3 bars.
Yeah.
On a Mark Bullet Bartender, click that.
Like the more button.
Just click the 3 where it's like 3 bars, where it says open reach. It'll be like on the actual screen. It'll be like 3 lines.
Oh yeah, right there.
Just click it.
Oh yeah, there it goes. Cool, man.
That's it, right? Solved it, did it?
Yeah, that totally like helped my ADD out a lot, dude.
Were you ADDing out?
Yeah, well, it was just another thing on the screen, like that, like I didn't need to see because it was fucking with me.
Well, you'll be happy to know that I cleaned out my wallet the other day, so it's not so thick, so you won't be able to look at it and stare at it.
That wallet was thick as fuck. That shit had to hurt to sit down.
It did
Yeah,
hurt.
dude, that wallet was a fucking hemorrhoid.
You got to feel something poking on your ass, like when you sat down. Like something ain't right. If I sat down, like I got a real bump I'm uneven. You had to sit down uneven a lot of times.
But it feels weird though because I'm used to that.
With it or without?
Without it.
So you're used to that cushion?
Yeah, I'm used to that little bump in my ass.
You used to that little cushion.
That motherfucker was like you had a Big Mac in your back pocket.
That new Big Mac, that big one.
The double-decker Big Mac?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like the last time that they did that, I really enjoyed the single Big Mac.
Are you a McDonald's person?
Big ass Big Mac. Did you get the big ass Big Mac?
No, that was too much bullshit. The single one was fucking perfect. It wasn't messy.
It just had the sauce on it.
And dude, it was everything that a Big Mac is, but a regular size like burger, and it was the fucking best shit. Like,
do you get extra sauce on your Big Mac?
Nah, man. I usually don't get McDonald's.
Sauce, that's just gonna scream out.
Yeah, yeah. You're asking for a fucking mouth load of some fucking relish and mayo, basically.
Some Thousand Island dressing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I did that one time, and I guess the McDonald's people didn't realize what